welcome back to my channel. If you're new, hi, nice to meet you. My name is Alyssa, and today I'm here with
Maya,
and we are going to be doing a little model Q&A. So if you couldn't tell by how gorgeous she already is,
so sick of you.
She's a model, and if you guys know me and this isn't your first time on my channel,
Models or whatever,
I'm a model. And we get a lot of questions,
a lot of daily questions on like, what we do, how we do it, just the basic,
how to get into it, what it's like, and so we're just gonna go over some of like the most asked questions that we get, and hopefully you guys tune into this video so that it's not that it's like annoying. Like, I want to help whoever I can help with, like, as much as I can, but I do answer a lot of the same questions every single day. I'm sure you do as well.
Yeah, I know. I was like, but our food's ready. We're gonna be sitting here having good chit chat, eating like girl talk. So
we'll be back. Okay, so we just got our food. We're about to do a little taste test in front of you guys. Did our little cheers. Oh. We're gonna get into these questions. One of the most questions I get asked all the time, and let me just make it like a general thing. Depending on what part of modeling you're trying to go into,
it changes.
It changes. But the question I get asked a lot is, how tall do you have to be?
Oh.
Me personally, I'm 5'9", and I do a lot more of commercial work. I wish I was taller so I could do more high fashion work. Like, that's why I said it kind of changes depending on what part of modeling you want to go into. Like, there's e-commerce, there's runway, there's commercial, there's high fashion. Like, there's so many different markets. And so I'm a little short for the high fashion market.
And the area that you're in also changes.
How tall are you?
I'm 5'9" as well.
Yeah.
I was like, we're the same height. And I do a lot of runway, but in certain areas, like New York, I probably would struggle a lot.
Do you get to keep clothes from jobs?
No.
Definitely not. I
wish.
Like,
dude.
Sometimes I'm like, damn, like, okay, no. Actually, I will say, certain clients who like really love you will gift you like,
or if
one
you're like
thing.
a repeated person that comes in, they know you.
Yeah. They might gift you something, but it's like one thing. You're not taking the whole outfit home. You're not taking the most expensive thing there home.
Or jewelry, or
you're not getting to choose what
merch.
you take home like that. Like, no, you go to do the job and then they give you money for payment.
Even now, that's kind of different too, because like based on your following, they might work with you on like a brand deal or like a discounted code. Like yesterday I was shooting for a jewelry brand and I just went in the model and I was like, oh my gosh, I love these pieces, can I take them? And she's like, no, like the client's getting mad. And then they showed them my Instagram account and they're like, oh, if you promote it, you got it for free.
That's another thing that we were talking about, that like being an influencer and Instagram model is so different.
Two completely different things.
It's two different jobs. I'm not saying that what they do isn't a job, but it's not the same job that we do.
So when people come to me and say, oh, I want to model, they usually mean influencer, and they don't even realize it.
Yeah.
Because modeling is just like behind the camera shit, no free shit. You're getting paid to do just like actual work. Influencer is more brand deals, free shit, exposure, followers, all that stuff.
Like, think about the people that in this generation that you find as a model. You find them through Instagram and you call them a model.
Like Addison Rae, I was like, what? No.
She's beautiful. She seems like a great
amazing
person, but she's not a model. Basically, what we were trying to explain, we went on about this topic for a really long time, but we were saying stuff that like we understood, but you guys aren't gonna understand. So I just cut most of the clip. But basically, we were just trying to explain that Instagram models and social media influencers is a completely different job from being a professional model, which is what we do. We still have to keep up with like our social media accounts and other things, but not to the same extent as Instagram models and social media influencers. Just like they don't do a lot of the things that like we do, and they don't have the same work environments that we would have to deal with because of just something as simple as an Instagram following. That's what we were trying to explain. Okay, we were just talking about this one too. Are other models mean?
Oh my god. So, I feel like there's a stereotype in general for models. When you met me, was I mean?
She's literally like the sweetest girl ever.
It's like finding
This is our first time hanging out, by the way.
You didn't need to tell them that. I've known you since I was like 2.
Right.
I've known you since I was like 2.
Right.
I've known you since I was like 2.
Right. Bro, I don't know why this shit is like killing me. Like, at least you know I'll back you up. If you're my friend, you know I'll back you up regardless of what the fuck you said.
When girls, it's a lot of situations, but like it's as a model, like stuff that we deal with, it's like other girls like looking at you as like a threat, even though y'all might be in 2 completely different markets, because the industry is like
competitive.
It's very, and like when you see another pretty girl, you just instantly go and compare yourself.
Like, oh, I wish I was as tall as she was, or I wish I had her hips.
And so
I saw this girl one time and I was jealous of her collarbones. Her collarbones.
Look,
you have fucking perfect collarbones. Like, what the fuck?
But like literally the girl that you're thinking like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty, blah blah blah, is probably just as insecure as you and thinking the same thing. I literally found that out, and once I found that out, I was like, whoa, because I was like, oh my gosh, she's so pretty. She came up to me, she's like, you're just so beautiful, and I wish I looked like you. And I was like, what? But no, girls
That's
are
one
like,
thing. Like, you guys think that models, oh, they get told they're pretty every single day. No, we don't.
I was like, this is
told the
literally us
opposite.
ranting.
We get told that we're basically like ugly and horrendous 24/7.
I get told my nose is too fat all the time, and photographers will literally edit my nose without telling me, or
without telling you. Oh, fuck that.
Or my eyes is like, why I book so much, but there's people that hate it. Like, I was like, not everybody's gonna like you, and you just hear it more as a model because you're no longer looked at like as a person, you're an object. Wait, that wasn't even the question. Just like in the real world, a lot of people are mean, a lot of people are nice. It just depends on like who you're around. Most models I meet that actually talk to, hang out with, are pretty fucking nice, and we're just all trying to make it.
I'd say same thing. It's 50-50. It's a competitive market. Some girls don't have the best attitude. Some.
No, I literally here. I don't know why I'm here.
Pros and cons.
So a pro of modeling is I get photo shoot high. That's what I call it.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
After doing a shoot or like working with somebody, or meeting a client, or just like talking to people, I get like instantly like so happy. I get this energy rush. It's kind of like how people like, you know, people smoke to be happy or drink to be happy. Like doing a shoot, I'll get the high and I'm like, okay, what's next? Like I just love doing it. I love being behind a camera. A con definitely fucks up your mental health. Like I don't want to tell people like not to get into it, because I love it and I love putting people on, but you have to have like a thick skin, and I don't at all, but I still do it, which means I just have a lot of episodes, and like you just take breaks. I have to take a lot of breaks, and it sucks.
Strong like mental and like
you're being torn down daily.
Yeah, and it's gonna like no matter how strong and how thick your skin is,
you're gonna go through it.
Exactly.
Because
so you just have to be prepared for that. That's one of the other questions. Is getting rejected hard? And I will say, like, you're gonna get rejected. There's no getting around it. Like, you're gonna be rejected a million times before you get that
and
one
everything
yes,
in life,
you know?
Though, yeah.
Exactly.
But my thing is, like, some people go about it different ways. It depends on how you're rejected, number one. That's a big factor. And then on top of that, like, if you really, really wanted something, you're excited about it, and just hearing a no, it's always gonna sting.
Yeah. Now the way I am, like, which really works for me, I'm just really superstitious. And so, like, I will not tell anyone. Like, if I have a big casting or a big job coming, like, I am not saying anything to anyone until after it happens, because I'm just like, if I say something and it doesn't work out, I'm gonna just be fucking heartbroken, and I don't want to deal with that. Every model, you have to understand, if this is an industry that you want to go into,
you gotta prepare yourself.
Deals with things differently, but we're all going through the same things. We all go through the rejection. We all go through the asshole clients. We all go through agencies being assholes sometimes.
Kendall said something, like, she made a post that she couldn't do it because it was fucking up her mental. Like, everybody, like, even Kendall Jenner, like, if you think about that, like, if she's going through it, like,
imagine how the little people are. Our photographer is creepy on set. This, you guys are not gonna expect where I'm gonna be coming from with this, but when I tell you, they are 100,000% different with ethnic or black models than they are with the white models. She knows what the fuck I'm talking about.
Guys.
She knows what the way that ethnic models are treated in the industry regardless.
It's terrible.
We're a trend. to the modeling industry. White model is gonna have times where she has more work and times where she has less work, but she'll always work.
She's always getting a paycheck.
For us, we're trends.
We literally just talked about this. This is our first conversation ever.
She was just telling me about how she was getting booked more because of the Black Lives Matter movement.
It just happened.
I've been getting way more work because of the Black Lives Matter movement. There are people, I can promise you, and this isn't even me trying to like talk down on the situation because it's a very serious situation, but with as many hate crimes that have been going on against the Asian community, I know a whole bunch of Asian models who are going to be booking like crazy because they go based off what's happening around in society, and then they go oh, she's black, she's light skinned, she's Asian, she's Hispanic, it's the trend, book them so that it looks like we're being diverse. And on top of that,
we just need to use that into our advantage. No, I mean, I can't talk, we're cutting that out.
I didn't cut it out. And the aspect of them being creepy, I feel like what I've noticed is that when I'm on a set, there's been multiple times where I've been the only black model on set, and yes, I'm light skinned, but like I'm black.
Hey,
I'm
your hair. That's the shit that they be doing.
Yeah, and that shit's so annoying. And
you're
like,
exotic. You're like a creature to them.
Right,
you're no
like you're not a person. It's like no matter what, like models get treated like a fucking mannequin. But when you're ethnic, you guys don't understand. Like when you are ethnic and you have black hair, you come to set with your hair already done. So like ethnic models on set are just seen like how she said, like we're not people, like, and the photographers, the clients, other models, like they do treat you a little different. Like models, I do sometimes feel a little bit of hostility, and photographers, they do act different with me than they do with like the other models on set. Like they'll be more like touchy-feely, they'll be more like, oh, you're so pretty, they'll hype you up more,
or
and
even
like,
just like you get tossed to the side more. Like it's like, okay, one shot with you, we have our one black shot, like you're done. Like,
and those are the ones I fucking like. Yeah, they literally just hired you for their diversity, and then it's like, what the fuck am I even still on set for?
That's what I'm saying too. Like as a dark-skinned model, you don't want to be a problem or like cause issues, because it's already hard for us to book. Like it's super hard.
I will say, like, it is 1000% harder for dark-skinned models to book than it is for light-skinned models, just because my look is very commercial.
Everybody loves you.
Everyone wants the curly hair, the light skin for commercial work. My only thing where I have the issue with is I prefer runway and high fashion. Those are like my favorite parts. Like those are my favorite markets. I want to do high fashion so bad.
Amazing.
Those are my favorite markets, but high fashion is more of the, I don't want to put it like this, but to simplify it, that's more for the white girls.
It's no, honestly, if you search it up now, like it's literally high fashion is white, or like you get the exotic, like super duper dark skin models. That's why most of theirs are like not even from this country. Like you have to have like the exotic crazy look to be high fashion. I was like, it's ghetto out here. It is. They would say, because it's like it goes along with that, and I don't want to like offend anybody. It's just like the truth. I was like, let's just be honest. They're used to getting stuff handed to them when it comes to photo shoots, because that is the like main market. Like she said, you're always gonna work regardless. So once you're a model that's like getting booked like that, and like you know you got it, you do get cocky and like stuck up, and I get a lot like that. But yes, people of color, not even just black, like people in color, like in general, usually are the most nice.
It depends on like who's on the set, who you're working with, who the client is. That's just been my experience. So to kind of wrap this up, we kind of went a little in depth here.
Way in, but it's needed. No one talks like this about.
Yeah, and I'm gonna link. I have a video from like I think it's like
black girls
6 months ago. I have a video, The Truth About the Modeling Industry. I'll link it in the description down below. I'm also gonna link all of her socials in the description down below, so you guys can get to know my little friend Maya.
Where we're going in.
If you want a part 2, make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and comment down below that you want to see our faces together again. So yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below. Comment if you want a part 2 with me and my girl Maya. And that's all the time and questions we have for today. Definitely go check out Monty's. It's in LA. We had it all vegan,
plant-based. I was like,
this shit hit. Like I literally got so full so fast.
I'm full and I'm still eating because it's so good. The fries, guys,
the tater tots, and like the burgers, they're good. So before I go rambling on again, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys next time.
Bye.